exploring the top 3 free apps that I use to edit my pictures, and we're going to start with Polar with 2 R's, which is the black one. And to be honest, I got this picture off of Tumblr. You can get a picture from anywhere, and at the bottom we're going to mess with the color, the temperature, the vibrance, the saturation. We're going to mess with the light, which is the exposure, the brightness, and the contrast. Right now I'm messing with the brightness, and it's, you know, just making it bright or dark. And with the exposure, it's more like for if you took a picture in a dark setting and you want to make it bright like the sun was actually there. And I'm also messing with the highlight, which kind of reminds me of saturation, but it's really not saturation. And I have my detail, which if you are locked, is sharpening and clarifying the picture. And in this, I can, you know, just choose the colors that I want to bring out the most and stuff like that. And as far as the curves, it just kind of curves the picture to make it, I don't know, like you see what it's doing, so you should probably kind of, you know, catch on to what it's doing. But yeah, and toning is just, you know, toning certain colors in it, and distort, it makes it as like it was further away or it was closer. And as far as the effects, fringing, it kind of gives it that rainbow cool looking thing. I don't know how to explain it, but if you see the final picture, you should be able to, you know, say, oh yeah, she fringed that. And you have so many other cool things to do in this app. You can pixelate it, you can diffuse it. That's pretty cool to me. And you can also make it grainy if you want, but I mean, you know, you might not need to do that if you don't want to. And you can also save the filter that you use. So like if you edit a picture, save it, but you can save it as a filter. So everything you use to edit that picture, you can use it again on another picture without having to go through the entire process. The second app is InstaSize, which is the middle app, the white one. This one, I think I use this one the most. I'm just going to take the original picture right here and edit it as I would normally do. And at the bottom, it's just a bunch of filters and stuff. And the yellow is to make it a certain size that you want. Some of them you have to pay for, some you don't. Majority of the filters you don't have to pay for, majority you won't even use. This is Kayak. I love to use this one to edit and put on, but I normally use like 5 or 7. Right now it's probably 17. This helps me with my feed on IG, but I just changed it. You can explore the exposure, like we talked about earlier, as like if the actual lighting was really, really bright or really, really dark. You can explore with the contrast of the picture. It makes it deep, or not really bright, but like kind of a soft feeling. You have the lux, which makes it look like it's not that clear, but it's not that it's not cool, it's a really fun tool to use. And you also have sharpness and the brightness of it, which I also mentioned earlier that I thought was the same thing as exposure. And this is the sharpness of the picture. Everyone knows what the sharpness does, and if it's not sharp, it's blurry. I don't really think that the blurriness on this one works as well. And you have the tinting, so it either makes it really, really pink or really, really green, or like a minty blue color. And the warmth is either a really, really minty blue or a really, really yellow color. This just gives it a dark feeling around the edges of the picture. And as far as the highlights, it just makes every color in the picture pop, and I just compared and contrast the original from the edited picture. And to do that, you just have to press on the picture. Not too hard, not too long, you know. That's the shadows. And the grain, it just makes the picture really grainy. I mean, that's all there is to it. If you want a picture to look grainy, then you can, but you don't have to. And an ad is going to pop up if you have Wi-Fi and you edit. So you just have to wait for the X to show up, and you just exit it, and you save it, and you're finished with that. And you put it, you know, in whatever folder you want to put it in. And I edited it earlier, and that I can make it, you know, grainy again. I'm showing you how it is in 2 different ways you can edit it. So this one is with the grain, and the one I just did is without the grain. And those are the ways you can collage whatever pictures you want to collage and stuff, because I didn't explore that part earlier. But if you wanted to put another picture there, you can just put, you know, any picture that you want to, and you can adjust the border width. And obviously you're gonna need to crop, so they come with pre-dimensions, but you know, if you don't want to crop just, you know, on your own, you just press free and you freely crop whatever you want to crop. You can always revert it back to the original. And you have text, lots of text that you can use to put on top of your picture. Now I'm not gonna do it, but I'm I'm just showing you the different types of text that you can use. And they have backgrounds and borders, and that's just for like if you actually collage a picture and you don't want the background to be white, you can make it any one of these at the bottom that you want, or you can just make it a plain color. It's really up to you. And all the blues on top of them is just for you to download it, and it's free if you download it. And again, you close out the ad and you save the picture to your camera roll. You can also directly upload it to Snapchat or Instagram. And the third one is IM. And on IM, this one is more of like marketing, because you can follow different people, yes, that also like share the same picture stuff but IM is also a way that you can get paid for editing your pictures. So you go following and stuff, but in the missions you actually get missions. So it's like a few competitions, and they tell you what to do and what's the requirements, and you just take the pictures and you edit and you submit it into a mission, and if you win, then you get a prize. If you don't, well, you just keep trying. And this one, I think, yeah, this one is the grainy one that I edited earlier in the other app. But at the bottom of this, it's just filters upon filters upon filters. And again, with the contrast, the exposure, is everything in the previous 2 apps is all in here, except for collages. You don't have that option here, but you do have distortion. That's right there, horizontal and vertical. It makes it from a different point of view, I guess you could say. And when you do actually, decide on the picture that you want and you want to post it, because it's kind of like a social media, but not really, because it's just pictures and that's it. But when you decide on the one that you want to post, you can type any type of caption that you want. So I'm just gonna type find me some emojis first. Yeah, I want that one. Okay, so I'm just gonna type a flower within, and then add another emoji. Let's add that one. And when you do this, you can add all the tags at one time, or just add the ones that you feel are relevant to the picture. Tags, they just get the picture more views, and it's easy access for other people to find your photo and stuff. when you're done with that, you just hit share, and your picture should be there just like that. And they'll look at your pictures and they'll see it, they'll like it. And these are just other things that I did on this app so far, because it's kind of new to me too. But this is a great way for marketing. These are the top three apps that I have. And I'm